Thanks for joining us. We're on the Farm Science Review site. No, you haven't missed it. It's setup day. As we check things out, we check in with John Couch of SISCO, territory manager there, but we're going to talk about some different products. John, we're sitting on one. I think we talked about it once before as we try to get things in the cover crop and the stock arena broke down. This is one of the tools to think about. Tell us more about it.
Today we're sitting on a McFarlane Dura-Crimper. The Dura-Crimper was developed by McFarlane as a tool to handle the management and help us break down cover crop. The idea is it's got a beveled Dura reel, which is a design that has a beveled edge versus a square edge that a lot of other cover crop crimpers feature. Our reel is a much smaller design. Our machine, the 15-foot, we're looking at 2,200 pounds. Our 30-foot machine is a wing fold machine, and it weighs in at 4,400 pounds. The Dura-Crimper reel has a beveled edge, gives us a much better crimp, whether it be a dense crop, a light crop. Height of crop does not matter either. The design of this is also with a small reel. You would think there'd be some concern for wrapping. Our initial testings proved that there was issues with wrapping, and there's been a special anti-wrap shield and a bearing guard that has been adapted to this machine, which virtually eliminates that, regardless of tall crop, short crop, whether it be ryegrass, whether it be turnips, beets, anything like that. But it is a very good machine for terminating cover crops.
So it crimps it, breaks it, puts a dead break in it, but it doesn't cut it.
That's correct. It does not cut it. It does not size it down, but it does put the crimp in it. Much like a flail type conditioner on a hay mower will break the cuticle on the stem of a crop, it gives it a much larger avenue for the moisture to get out rather than actually cutting it and making it small pieces to lay there and just be a damp, wet pile, which basically defeats the purpose or hinders the drying process.
Let's talk about availability, because a lot of guys see things that they may want at this point, then they get a little frustrated. Thanks to demand, you're out a little bit, but it's not because of other issues. It's simply good demand.
That's correct. We've had excellent interest in this. We are currently taking orders for spring production. The factory has told us the order bank is filling up, but we are able to feel very confident that we'll be able to have machines available once crop comes up and to put crop in the spring.
What else do you have on the lot here? It's going to be exciting during Farm Science Review.
We also have our Incite 5100 series on the lot. That machine has been out for several years. It is a universal tillage tool, available in widths from 12 foot clear up to 50 foot. It is a variable angle machine. It can be worked at the 2-inch depth for typical vertical tillage, and it also has the capability to get to 6 inches deep. We don't have the machine here today, but we do have the knowledge and the information available. McFarlane just recently introduced an Incite ICI 5200 series, which is a machine very similar. It has 2 rows of gangs, but each blade is individually mounted, and there is still the chopping reel that is on its own hydraulic circuit to raise and lower as well. But that machine has been adapted to compete and to shine in the high-speed disc market. Our working range on the ICI 5200 series is 9 to 12 mile an hour, where the IC 5100 series, we are typically looking at that 6 to 9 mile an hour range.
Now, I looked across there and saw some Grasshopper mowers. The last time I checked, they were kind of hard to get. Has that gotten any better?
Grasshopper mowers are still hard to get. Grasshopper has become proactive, and we have recently introduced, we do have our fall reserve program, which is currently available. That is the only time of year that we will be able to actually lock in and guarantee the price and reasonably feel confident and basically guarantee spring delivery. Other than that, it is on a retail basis, and the price is determined at time of shipment. So if you want one and you want to be able to feel comfortable that the price is what you're buying today, the fall reserve program is a hot ticket.
The booth numbers aren't always listed, so what's the address here?
On the north side, you can find us at the corner of silage and corn. On the south side, it's the same lot, but we go from street to street. You'll find us on the corner of silage and equipment.
I've been talking with John Couch. He's here at the SISCO booth, and he'll talk to you about all the equipment available and help to best address your individual needs. From the Farm Science Review, I'm Dale Minyo.